See, I've said we should involve you, and now that we have involved you, excuse never finish from your mouth. So if you're not serious, we'll leave you behind. This is not the time to pet anybody. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my second video of the year 2026, and if this is your first time coming to my channel, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button, don't forget to like this video, and don't also forget to leave me a comment in the comment section at the end of the video. On today's video, I want to talk about 3 things I did last year as a beginner content creator who started monetizing her skills that I would not and never be doing in 2026. The first on my list is charging less than what I am worth. I mean, it's totally fine and understanding that when you're starting out something, be it a business or a skill, you get to charge less than what you're worth, right? Just because you need the money, or maybe you want that person to return back to you, or you want them to refer people back to you. It's totally fine that, yeah, sometimes, I mean, we've all been there, right? I shouldn't be the only one on this table. When I got my first wedding gig, I wasn't paid as much as I should have been paid because I'm just starting out and I had no idea about all of these things. In fact, when she asked me of the cost for the event that I was going to cover as a content creator, I had to reach out to a friend to ask her to inquire about the whole wedding content creation stuff, how much they charge, and the duration and all of that. When I reached out to the event planner, who is also a sister that gave me the gig, I told her that, okay, see how much I'm going to charge. She was like, okay, they do not really need a content creator. For the fact that she is the event planner, she brought the idea of having a content creator, and she wants me to work with them. So please, this is what they can spare for content. I should just do it. We didn't even drag the price. I just said, okay, problem, that was fine. I worked with that and I didn't feel bad. Because that was my first ever wedding gig, but believe you me, it came out really good. You would think I have shot so many weddings. I had no idea. I just went on the internet and then I searched for ideas. I searched for transitions videos. I searched for everything I needed to know as a wedding content creator, and boom, that was how I started. So my first pay as a wedding content creator may not be what I expected it to be, or may not be so much, but it's made way for other jobs to come. Other gigs to come in. So it's totally fine that as a beginner, or if you're starting out something, that you don't get the exact amount you are worth. But as time goes on, you begin to see your worth, and people actually begin to see your worth, and they will pay you exactly how much you are worth. And yes, this year I am not doing a gig out of pity. I'm not rendering my service just because you are my friend and you have to beat the price and beat the price and beat the price, and it now look like almost a free job. No, I am not doing that. I will decide if you're getting a discount, and if I feel like, okay, you are not going to get a discount due to some things, because I have assistants. Currently I have an assistant, and then I also have somebody that has insisted that she wants to start going out with me to work. So I'll have to pay them. I have to pay them for their time. They'll have to help me do things. I have to edit these videos. It's not easy. So I'm not going to charge less than I am worth in 2026, because I have been there, I've done that. That's so much about me, and my brand, Dear Films, has changed. Number 2 on my list is taking people who are not serious along. I need young women like myself to be completely honest with themselves. You see that rich auntie lifestyle that we all desire. That life where you don't have to save to buy something because you have the money. That life where you want something, you get it without having to think twice because you have the money. The money dey ground, e dey your account. You can see it lying there. All you need to do is just to get up from your bed, have your bath, enter your car, go to the store, buy that gadget, buy that hair, buy that dress, buy that property, buy anything. You see that small business that you're doing, that you're posting on WhatsApp, posting everywhere, Facebook, begging people to buy from you is not going to give you that life. That is the honest truth. I wish I had known that earlier. If I had known this earlier, I would have learned a skill. When I got paid for a particular gig I did last year, I was in shock. I stood, I waited, I stood, I was shocked because what do you mean that this amount of money can enter my account just because I created a video for some people and then they pay me like in full? So what have I been doing all of my life as a thrift vendor? This is not me trying to underestimate my thrift business because that business gave me so much. And yes, for the past 6 years, it served me so well. I was able to afford so many things as a young girl. Yes, so I'm not trying to talk down on the business, but it is not enough. We should normalize not being comfortable with a particular business. When I was actively selling thrift wares, there were times where I did not make any sales. Sometimes a week might pass and I did not sell anything for that week. I'm not even exaggerating these things. If you're a business person, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. But there are some times that in a week, every single day, you are going to get paid for an order. That is, people are steadily patronizing you. Sometimes you have money, sometimes you don't have money. So I wish I knew earlier that I could be doing my business actively and still be learning a skill by the side. Video editing was just a skill I picked up as interest, not because I wanted to monetize it then. I just started it randomly because I just love making videos. I love those contents. I love to see myself on YouTube. It's just not something I started out on a random, not like I wanted to monetize it. But 2024 taught me something, that there's nothing that I cannot monetize. That's the truth. So I need young women like myself to take everything seriously. Normalize not being comfortable with that small business because it is not going to get you that life that you deserve. This is me publicly declaring that this year, if you're my friend or I like you or you meet me and tell me that, oh, you want to start working with me as an assistant or you want to be going to places with me for content, anytime I have a gig, I can call on you. And then I call on you and you start giving me excuse. You don't want to show up. You don't want to work. The only thing you do is complain about how you don't have money and you keep procrastinating how you want to learn a skill, but you are not serious. Okay, you are shouting, let them involve you. It's not about involving you, it's about your seriousness. So whether you are my friend or you reached out to me that you want to start working with me once in a blue moon, whenever I have a gig that we can go together, and then I involved you once. The second time I involved you again, you give me complaint. You are tired, you are this, so you want to do this, so you don't have time. I'm not going to ask you again. I will honestly not ask you again because this is not honestly the time. And the earlier you realize that your small business would not give you that life that you really want, the better for you, if we are completely honest with ourselves. So this year is not the year of taking unserious people along. If you are not serious, I will leave you behind. Be you my friend, neighbor, anybody. If you are not serious, I will leave you behind. This is not the time. You have to be open to learning. Working with me as an assistant for the day or maybe for events or anytime you like is even an opportunity for you to upgrade your video editing skills. I'm not totally done learning how to edit videos, no. I still have a long way to go. I plan on becoming a cinematographer. I plan on doing so much. I plan on, exploring so many parts about video editing. So this is just an opportunity if you wish to work with me, like for weddings or anything, to also learn for free. I'm not charging a dime. All you need to do is just to show up. Just show up and show up. This is not the time. This is 2026. Time has changed. And nobody is begging anybody. When we say nobody is begging anybody to take you along again, once they drag you, you say you will not go the first time, we'll leave you. we'll honestly leave you behind. In essence, what I'm trying to say is that this is the time for you to learn a skill. No, I'm not saying that you should completely leave your, scrap out your small business or anything you're doing by the side. It's okay to be doing your business and still be learning a skill. They are both important. They go hand in hand, and they are going to give you a balance in life later on. When you start mastering the skill, when you know everything about this skill, you are honestly going to be grateful you did learn a skill. So this is me officially declaring that I am not taking anybody along who is not serious to learn a new skill, because you have said you should involve you, and now that you have involved you, excuse never finish from your mouth. So if you're not serious, we'll leave you behind. This is not the time to pet anybody. And the last on my list is begging people to create content with me. Last year I did that so much. As somebody who was just starting out, I created a new page, I created a new platform so I can start uploading my work as a videographer, as a mobile videographer and video editor over there. I had to reach out to people because not like the jobs or the gigs were coming in as often. It was just something that was once in a blue moon. Even though my NGO that I worked with officially as their content creator still had their monthly outreach, doesn't mean I was getting gigs when I started all the time, right? So I needed to keep my page going. I needed to be posting something so that people will know that, okay, this person is good, this person is a mobile videographer, and all of that. So I reached out to a couple of friends, people who I find their crafts or what they do interesting. I have the content idea. I'll edit your video, I'll shoot the video. All you need to do is to show up, and then when I post the video, we are going to collaborate. It's a win-win for both of you. But the excuses, I don't know whether it came from a place of you're not a professional yet, or maybe it came from a place of familiarity, or maybe it came from a place of laziness and procrastination, or maybe it was just, how people just react to free things, right? But felt really, really bad. Like I felt so bad because what do you mean that I'm giving you this offer for free and you are forming busy for me? Really? So in 2026, I am not begging anybody to create content with me. Even if I love your work, I love what you do, and I want to create something for you for free, I'll only have to reach out to you once and talk to you once. If you start giving me an excuse after that once, I'm not going to ask again. In all honesty, I'm not going to ask because people are paying so much for these things. So it's not even like now only me go enjoy the benefits at the end of the day. We are both going to benefit from it. They get to see my work and they get to see yours too. So if you collaborate with me, it's a win-win for both of us. I don't understand why it's so difficult for people to comprehend this. It's not like it's going to, even though we are clearly not going to earn from the platform, we are surely going to earn from just collaborating. I might get a gig from a brand, and you also will get clients because they see your work and they like it. This 2026, I am not begging anybody to create content with me. I see your work, I like it, I say let's collaborate. I'll bring the video ideas, I'll edit them, and I'll do everything. All you need to do is to show up and then collaborate with me online. And you start giving me excuses, I'll leave you. This is not the time. Thank you for coming to my channel today, guys. And I hope you enjoyed my TED Talk and rant. And until my next video, I'll see you guys. Bye.